Twitch chat, what's up? Mr. British Dinosaur, you alone. You're my lone viewer. Goodbye, Mr. F. Yee. Fire. Glass. Sandwich. Inron. Yana. Fire. Tire. Desire. Gunslinger. What is up, everybody? Happy evening. Welcome back to another Regis stream. Round 2, round 1 million, I think. Round 1 million. So guys, today's stream is sponsored by, as you can probably see on screen, with that cute little icon floating around. We're gonna play some Genshin Impact later. I've never played Genshin Impact, but got a little sponsored stream. And first we're gonna kick it off with Hearthstone for a while. Get a good duels run in, maybe a little standard. Then we're gonna switch over to Genshin Impact. There is, as you can see, kind of a little goal tracker down there. The goal is to, of course, get people to play the game and specifically level up in the game. So if you guys use that QR code, or if you'd hit like !Genshin in chat, you can download the game and help me hit that goal, I guess. We're gonna, or you can get out ahead of me because I'm gonna be trying to do it myself later. I am going to become, I'm gonna be chasing a rank 6 and rank 8 later myself. So I think that's just leveling up. I don't think it's hard or anything. I think it just happens as you play. It sounds like I haven't done it yet, but we're gonna find out. But you can either do it alongside me later when we hop into the game, or get a head start and beat me. I'm curious to see if that number goes up. Phil the Power Taylor, thanks for 3 months, man. Regis likes waifus. I don't know yet. I've never played. I always thought it looked kind of fun. Breath of the Waifus was someone in chat put it, was always a talking point that kind of sold me. I was like, oh man, that actually sounds kind of good. And it was just a massively popular game that I never got to play. So this was a really good chance to play it. And specifically, if you guys use that QR code right there, it'll help you download the game on mobile. If you want to achieve these tracking goals for me, that's great. That's awesome. But it's got to be on mobile, which I legitimately didn't even know you could play the game on mobile. I didn't even know. I thought it was like a PC client and I honestly thought it was like a Nintendo Switch game. I don't even know if that's true. That is clearly not well educated. I'm learning a lot today. But your sister's addicted to it. I never got into it. We're gonna see how I feel about it. I think in the meantime we should do a duels. We've been waiting to get to rallying all week. This will be a good start. Bring it on. Men at Arms for sure. 100%. Hey, Tom Chiop, dude, thanks for the primes up. So, welcome, Tom. Genshin's for PC. I thought it was mobile only. No, I thought it was PC and other stuff only, but it's actually on mobile. Yeah, it's actually on mobile. So, which again, the goal tracking for that goal there on screen is specifically for mobile. So if you guys download on mobile, level up to rank 6 or 8, boom, we help achieve the goal. That said, we'll talk more about that later. We're gonna keep playing Hearthstone while that dancing little waifu teases you guys to scan the QR code. If that QR code is too small, by the way, let me know. It was on, I wasn't super aware. Like if you're watching this on a monitor, hopefully it works pretty well for your phone at that scale. I think it should work fine. If you're watching this on your phone, it might be hard to work the QR code, but then you have chat. Twitch chat can save you then. If you're watching this on YouTube on a phone later, you won't be seeing the QR code, but I might put a link in the description on YouTube down there for you. So check that if you're watching this on a VOD later on YouTube. Hey, Glass, thank you. Crispity Tom Chiop. I'm not looking for any decks right now, man. I'm just cruising. The problem is when I play one person's deck, a million people want me to play their deck, so it's a hard life. Okay, Silverhand Recruits. Oh, that's 2 words. All right, Sinful Sous Chef's awesome. Lost the Jungle's awesome. Probably want a Dry Gulch still. Promotion seems insane. Stewart's insane. Mustard's insane. Day of the Fair's insane. Warhorse insane. Biggin's insane. Stand is insane and golden. I think Luthraxian might actually be a little bit slow. Silverhand Knight, you're not a recruit? Yeah, Tom, I'm glad you understand, man. Some people get salty about it, so thank you for being nice. I'm glad you get. Thanks again for the sub, dude. I'm happy to like look at people's lists, and you know, I'm happy to like take a glance at it and, you know, give a thought or two, but it's just I can't, you know. As soon as I start playing one person's list, the chain never stops. Okay, this looks pretty good. I mean, I think from here, maybe some curve fixing, like 2 drops might be nice. I'll get Luthraxian in my buckets. Okay, that kind of makes me feel better. Is Quartermaster too slow in the scheme of things? He's probably still worth it, right? Watching on a 50-inch LG and the QR code worked just fine. Oh, awesome. Cool. I'm glad you guys are actually using it. That's cool. So you're in a hero card. I don't know. I didn't plan to, I guess. I was thinking about just something that's like a little bit more board development based, like buffs or, I mean, we could run the quest line, but I don't think that's right. I just don't think that's good here. We'd have to commit too many other 1-mana cards. Yeah, I've got Knight of Anointment. It's it's literally the first card in the list. Dude, I'm so amused. I don't want to give you a hard time, Papa, because this happens to literally everybody. This is not your thing. It's everybody's thing. But deck blindness is such a disease that literally even the first card in the list, you tend to miss it. It's so hard to spot cards in a deck list. I still don't really know that this is the most effective visual way to display decks. It's definitely a UI efficient way, a space efficient way, but I don't know if it's the most effective. Conviction, is that the 2-mana card, the buff card? In theory, that's kind of what I'm looking for, something a little bit more buffy, but I actually kind of want like Noble Mount or something that's more... Number one, I don't want a holy spell, so I can't have anything that's a holy spell. Like this is a holy spell that messes up Knight into Men-at-Arms. So I think instead, like Noble Mount, you know, is a buff that's not a holy spell. I think that's pretty good. Location? Yeah, that's another way to buff. It's not a holy spell, I guess. It does fall off as a buff card pretty fast, but I do like the debuff in Duels too. Sometimes you get like crazy scary stuff early. Well, punker. I mean, I can test the location, I guess. Sure, that's fine by me. Anything else that's just a really, really good card that doesn't mess up my buckets. You know, Silver Sword. It's not a good card. I mean, Vine Cleaver feels slow to me, but I like that it's 12 damage, right? That's actually kind of nice. The recruits become threats potentially as well. I don't hate a Vine Cleaver, honestly. Should I run a Vine Cleaver or is it just too slow? 7 mana is so slow. Sunkeeper Tarim. Hey, Katie Page! Oh, I'm glad you made it. Yes. Yes. Awesome. You're gonna help me through Genshin. I literally just, all I did is load up the game, kind of tweaked like the audio settings and stuff, made sure it worked for the stream, and I have not played anything at all. So you're gonna have to guide me and teach me. You guys agree too slow. Okay. Cariel's a good card. I mean, we could do like Balloon Merchant, but I don't know. He to me just doesn't really seem quite as good as like the other cards we have here. I might just want another 1-drop, honestly. This deck can go really fast. What about like a Brazen Zealot? Brazen Zealot. Service Bell? I mean, it's okay, I guess. I'm not as worried about card draw because the hero power can fuel a lot of our turns, you know? Like, we get a lot of stuff. What about just like a Bannerman? Hand buff. Hand buff on all these dudes actually makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Yeah, I actually like hand buff pretty well. Are there any other good hand buff cards? Because if you get a bunch of dudes in hand, hand buff makes a lot of sense. Bannerman's just a good card too. Just draw, hand buff. Like, that's smart. That's good. Let's try this. Let's try this. I like this. Dude Duels. The Duels. Dude Duels. I will do my best to help you. Okay, thank you. That's really nice. That's very kind. You haven't been able to play much Genshin. Well, I was talking earlier how I didn't even realize it was a mobile game available on mobile. Which the goal tracker on screen is tracking people who download the game on mobile using either my link or that QR code and reach level 6 or level 8. Which, Katie, how long would you say it takes to reach level 6 or level 8? Out of curiosity, as someone who has not done it yet. Okay, we might as well keep the Man-at-Arms early, right? I mean, I think we just look for some one-drops here and roll with this insane curve. I think this is fine. I might even coin a hero power on turn 1 if I don't hit Lost in the Jungle, for instance. That's great. Do I ever coin the Warhorse Trainer and just go really smorky? I don't think so. I think we want to coin Men-at-Arms, right? Oh! Hard countered. Gross. No. Oh. Dude, that farms me. Not cool. Not cool. Why did we put Lithraxian? We decided he was a little slow. Because his effect, it adds stabilization, but not like threat, right? If you, for instance, compare that to Quartermaster. Quartermaster is going to make things immediately huge and scary. Lithraxian just sort of makes them slightly better over time. I think we're just dead, right? This is ungodly curve and perfect opener and insane amount of damage. Great Hall basically does nothing. Warhorse Trainer theoretically demands some interaction. I mean, I take 9 next turn, and then I could play Day at the Fair, but well, Day at the Fair promotion's actually kind of intriguing, I guess. Maybe I could be alive if I greed this. If they totally ignore... I don't know, man. Seems really risky. It's just a 5/5. Like that thing's gonna be a 5/5. Yeah, I'm just dead. Just dead. It's just an insane opener. Probably the best possible turn 1 opener. I mean, I don't know. Maybe not. Does muster help me at all? No, we're just dead. If I could get a Warhorse and multiple recruits down, right, we'd be better off. But I can't. We're just dead. In how many worlds would this, like, this would be so insane in like any other matchup, honestly. So sick of Rush Warrior stuff in Duels. Cool. Think about how insane this turn 4 would be in any other worlds, where he doesn't melt my 1/1s on turn 1. Like, just gross. Hey, Zandy, been watching YouTube all day? Seriously? Thanks. Yeah, it's had some good videos today so far. Tonight's video, not doing as well, but I kind of knew that. I kind of knew that was going to be the case. Crystal Gem lets us hero power on 1, and it definitely lets us really get smorky early. I do like that. Mysterious Tome and Cannibalism are both also very interesting, though. Cannibalism, when I go so wide on board, is just really aggressive potentially. Might be able to get all these like Silverhand recruits to hit for 3 and 4 and 5. I think there's some intrigue there. So what do we like better? A more reliable mana output early so that I get Silverhand recruits, or more follow-up off the Cannibalism? We are definitely going to be a more aggressive deck, I think. So that makes sense. I honestly, yeah, I kind of like all 3. This is a rare, like, good set of choices. I always think Mysterious Tome is actually really decent too. It also gives you just a lot of free tempo early sometimes. I'm leaning towards Crystal Gem personally. I just like that style of play a little more. Cannibalism, it's not as good from behind. And I do risk falling behind a little sometimes, as we just saw. Crystal Gem helps me not fall behind, which is nice. Man, I don't know. This is really close. I'm gonna ask you guys to do a poll. I'm gonna see what you think. Let's do a poll. Which treasure? 1, 2, or 3? Start the poll. Regis, how did I get a Genshin sponsor? Because I'm a waifu, obviously. Obviously. Duh. I don't know, man. They thought you guys would like it, I guess. We'll see how it goes. I hope you do too. All right, poll. Number 3 is winning pretty hard. I just like the play style of 3, and I like the flexibility, the consistency. I think 1 definitely has some crazy potential from like a power output standpoint. What happened? 3 hasn't gotten a vote in 10 minutes. My God, it's getting too close. You guys can't even see the scores. Can't even see the things. Oh, okay, that's a good marker, dude. 2 hours. Okay. I could maybe do that tonight then. I think we're gonna play about 2 hours of Genshin, or maybe a little more if we're in a good spot. So number 3 wins it, but it's very close. My God. All right, I'll go with that. I think they're both super good, so cool with it. Okay, it's kind of interesting card quality wise. This is a little weak card quality wise. This is actually totally fine. Carnival Barker's really good. This does not break our holy tutor. Hammer of the Naru, I'm not in love with, but it's okay. It's got some damage, you know, it could be a bit of a small finisher. I guess Sidan, I don't really have a lot of plays for, just Bannerman and a couple buffs. I think literally just Noble Mount maybe. So I'd probably go here. Carnival Barker's really nice with a couple of our cards. Muster for Battle and stuff. Pre-buff could be actually insane. I'm slightly addicted to Genshin. I never thought I'd see you play it. I'll be honest, it seems like the kind of game I could get stuck into. I don't know a lot about it still. I need to play it, but I always thought like, man, I could see myself playing that a lot. I have to say, I watched the like intro video yesterday. Again, I just kind of loaded the game up for 2 minutes to get it working on stream. Watched the intro video. It looked pretty sick. I was like, man, that was actually pretty epic. these two anime twins fighting this scary evil lady. My twin sister got captured. I was like, man, this is great. All right. Okay. I actually like this hand a lot. Yeah. I mean, Knight pulls us our dude. I mean, let's think about curve, I guess, actually, to be safe. Like jungle on 1, we can play Knight on 2, and oh, actually, we can play both on 1. I forgot we're Crystal Gem. So I can actually coin into Men-at-Arms on turn 2. And then I have the turn 3 Barker. That's actually not that good. I should dig for a Muster for Battle. I'll still keep the stand because it's a crazy reload on turn 4. Oh my God. Oh, dude. I called the perfect mulligan. Oh my God. Okay. Hold up. This is actually just the dream. I literally said I want the Muster for Battle, dude. Oh, that's amazing. All right. Dude City, here we come. I don't think this is the real Dog, by the way. I suspect Dog has never played a game of Duels in his life. If I had to guess, I would say Dog does not know Duels is in Hearthstone. That's my guess. He thinks that's Yu-Gi-Oh only. Only Yu-Gi-Oh. Is Genshin on phone good, or should I play on PC? I have not played either. I can't speak to the quality of either yet. But I will tell you, just specifically for the goal thing, tracking on screen, that's for mobile. If you want to help me hit that goal, you got to do it on mobile. But beyond that, do your thing, whatever your personal preference is. But I do know it's very popular on both now, which I did not know until recently. This is amazing. We cannot go wrong here. It's actually turn 3, and we have, you know, another 12-12 in stats. Real chill here. Against Druid in particular seems very strong. Not the best follow-up turns here because Stand Against Darkness is more of a reload as opposed to a follow-up. Warhorse Trainer, I guess, would have been the high roll top deck here. Yep, that's pretty gross. A+ tip, yeah, 100%. You can link your account. So if you start on mobile, you're not like stuck on mobile. The A+ tip, yeah. Again, mobile's just for the goal tracking. After that, you're good to go anywhere you want. Play on both. Start on mobile, try it out, you know, hop over to PC. We'll talk more about all this Genshin stuff later. I mean, I'm happy to talk about it. They're sponsoring the entire stream, even though this is a Hearthstone portion, but we'll talk more about it as we go. Don't fret. My Apocalypse, actually, I kind of dig. It's weird. We don't want to give our opponents too much mana, but at the same time, a little bit of reload could be nice for us. Murloc Holmes is a card I can just kind of naturally play on turn 2. It's a little bit of value generation. Usually some guaranteed value generation. I don't hate that either. Guess there's an argument my hero power gives me quite a bit of resource advantage. Maybe I don't need my Apocalypse quite so much if I take a good quality card like Detective Murloc Holmes. I kind of like this on turn 2. That might stick for a couple turns fairly often. This is absolutely fantastic. Amazing. We take it. We love it. We're over the moon. Over the moon. Yeah, the gym there was insane. RegisKillbin, famous shady dude, you're too good at this. RegisKillbin, famous streamer man. You mean to tell me you're sponsored by the Genshin Impact, the action adventure RPG full of cute characters to collect, and that if we scan that QR code, we get free stuff? I actually don't know if you get free stuff. I think once you hit certain ranks, you do get free stuff, but I don't know if that's a function of the code or not, of the QR code. I don't want to oversell it. I'm sure you'll get stuff as you level up, though.
I admit, I've never gotten along with trolls.
So no coin does change things a little bit here. I think a muster on turn 2 is still a pretty powerful play very often, even if we don't have specific follow-ups for it. Oh my god, no coin here. So that is truly a turn 4 Man-at-Arms, unfortunately. Bannerman might be better, although not really. I only have one unit in hand right now, so we probably still go muster into Bannerman. I could go hero power. I mean, let's just see what we draw, of course. You know, let's just chill for a minute. Let's not get too excited here. Yeah, I don't think this is worth it. We'll just go muster. Mustard for battle. I prefer ketchup for battle. Oh god, I gotta go. This is embarrassing. Why did I say that? You guys ever say things and then you regret it? You're like, no, why did I say that? Take that experience in life and multiply it times the 70,000 people who are gonna watch it later on YouTube. In other words, it gets worse. It gets worse. Every stupid thing you say is heard live by hundreds of people and then later heard by millions more. Barbecue for battle.
By my calculations, you need to
That's pretty good. I mean, we still go for the buff here, obviously. Like, we want to create a nasty board. It's just suddenly not dealing 15 damage, right? So Quartermaster would be baller here if some of these can survive. The opponent definitely played well into the notion of needing to freeze this out. They kind of knew how much threat was here, I think. Heads up play for sure. Oh, that's really slow though. They're gonna play one dude here, but I don't know, maybe I should be always keeping these durabilities to hit dudes, huh? Oh, they're not playing a dude. They don't have mana for that. Get out of here. You don't have mana for that. I think we just go Quartermaster and hit for 15, right? I could develop more stuff in the meantime, but this is a big board already. I don't think we need to greed more than this right now. A reload might be important at some point, right? But the reloads are sufficient. They're 3/3s anyway. They're still big. Okay, that's slow again. Do they have a cheap freeze here? Oh, Solid Alibi is nice. That's tricky. That's cool. I need Avenging Wrath. Probably not actually right, but yeah, let's just save that actually. Let's just shore up this board a little bit. We can still get a little damage through. Not much, but a little. Let's put some stuff in here to... is this worth it or not? I mean, only if they play another solid alibi. I think hitting a 2-1 every once in a while is more important. Oh, whoa. Amalgamate. They took Amalgamate already. That's kind of insane to me. That's crazy. They're good freeze, man. It's annoying. I mean... I want to reload, right? So, I mean, all right. I've never in my life played an Amalgamate, I don't think. Oh, okay. Kind of cool.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. To arms, men.
Okay. We're kind of right back where we started, but I have a bonus 21-15. So, I mean, you know, if I was going to spend any mana anyway, this was a kind of a freebie, right? Kind of a freebie. And here we go again. Right back where we started again. I mean, okay. I have another muster, right? So now attacking certainly makes some sense. I don't really want to lock out the board, so I think I just chill, maybe? I think we just chill for now. I don't know why I don't want to lock out the board, because I don't really have anything to play anyway. I mean, Hammer of the Naru seems like a possibility. You know, a Warhorse Trainer seems like it could have some value, forcing a taunt maybe. There aren't too many things. Is there always a freeze here? No, they could get Solid Alibi as their frost spell. That would help. Oh, that's nice. Jeez. It's a free bonus. Blizzard again. Okay. Cool, cool. Love this style of play so much. We're getting just the the typical insanely fun Duels experience. Rush Warrior into Frost Mage, and they have 22 extra life also, by the way. This is so much fun. Cool. It's really enjoyable. This is a great way to experience the game. Everyone loves it. They even dodged the Oh My Yog with that. That's so stupid. That's so ridiculous. Reporting
for duty.
Okay. Back to their 29 life. Great. I love it. I mean, I'd rather face Arctic Armor than double damage, honestly, though. I think I would. It's kind of annoying for this particular deck, but in general, I guess I'll say in general. Sure, it's not very fun, but it's at least it's also extremely uninteractive. Well, those things definitely combine a little, but so I mean, like if they try to ping here, hit ping, like, you know, I still have what, 15 and 20, 36, 30, 38 damage. It's honestly not enough. They have 46 or something. That seemed like maybe they're actually gonna have to work through this a little bit, though. No, are you? Dude. Dude. The Yogg rolled into Landslide and cleared the rest of the board. I just lost 17 damage from that. That is so frustrating. Dude. I am over the moon frustrated right now. Oh, and I'm frozen, so I can't even stop this guy really, right? Okay, that allows me to play some taunts at least, maybe. It's kind of nice. I guess I'll lock the board. They didn't really seem to have a ton of freeze, right? So we'll see. I am gonna play Genshin Impact. Yes. Yeah, I'm at Tilted Towers. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah. Okay.
I've heard of it.
I mean, I imagine how much extra damage I would have had even if because I would have gotten to play a trainer. It would have been another 6 even. I think I said it was like 17 and then another 6 would have been 23 damage extra. They'd almost be dead. Okay, actually was kind of good positioning accidentally putting the best stuff opposite the biggest guy here. Sort of intelligent, sort of genius. Still incredibly frustrating to be frozen again, but sort of saved myself a little there, honestly. Sort of saved myself a little. Now, how does this guy work with Day at the Fair? He doesn't work with Day at the Fair, I'm guessing is the answer to that question, right? I think he will not work. Who is my favorite Genshin Impact character? Well, I've not played the game. I literally have just seen the intro cinematic. Of the intro cinematic, the bad lady was my favorite. She seemed very cool. She had these scary red magical cubes. It was quite cool looking, but that's all I know. This waifu that's on screen's pretty cool. I dig her. Oh god, do we even know what that is? Probably more Frost Nova garbage. Hopefully it came in late and it's like that ignite and stuff. It's like the cold case and the ignites, and I didn't see where it was played from hand, but we're running out of time here. Oh, it's a Kona Cold at least. Okay. Sure. Buffet Biggin. He might be good later.
Press the attack.
Press the attack.
The battle. Reporting for duty.
Why are these 4/4s? Oh, these got buffed, I guess, by what's his dude?
Reporting for duty.
So, yeah, what's his dude? Banner Boy? The Banner Bro? Okay, gonna kill that finally. That's fine. I mean, that guy was just a bonus anyway. They've put a lot of work into that dude. By the way, they have an ignite in this was not a generated ignite. They have it in game 2, so they got it in their first bucket. That's pretty lucky. I think that's pretty lucky. Okay, I don't have any follow-up damage right now. So I have 8 and 9, 17, 18. That leaves them at 14. Just not quite there yet for like lethal setups.
To battle.
I can't stretch this game out forever though at the same time, right? Like I have to go. I have to do stuff. I just don't know, man.
I hope Sire works it right.
I need to use this. The thing is, I actually really regret playing this almost. It's taking up so much space. I have that hammer coming very soon, so I'm just gonna attack through as much as I can. I could be dead to Mordresh anytime too, by the way. Like actually I'm just dead to Mordresh now, aren't I? Yeah, I'm just dead to Mordresh. I can't stop it, so what difference does it make? Kel'Thuzad is probably not a lethal just yet though, but very annoying, I suspect. What is that, a barrier? What is that? Flame ward maybe?
Press the attack. To battle. To battle.
Barrier. Oh my god.
To battle.
We haven't seen a Mordresh yet, right? But they've definitely activated as far as stats are concerned.
To battle. To battle.
I'm actually alive to Mordresh right now somehow. I didn't draw the hammer, dude. It's so much extra damage. It's really a little frustrating.
Reporting for duty.
It's so much extra damage. I would have netted 2 this turn and well, I guess I'll still get it next turn for 3, but I guess maybe they don't have Mord Rush, because I think they would have always played it, and they played the Infinite Arcade instead, right? They always would have played it to clear the board, right? Because now I can. Oh, okay, interesting. So we can debuff him. That's not that bad. I mean, it's annoying because they're not dead, but 7, 10, 13, but still 100% worth killing here.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
I mean, I don't know. We're trying. I'm doing the best I can do here, man. Dead to Mordred still, but I'm guessing it doesn't exist or the game would have ended already. It doesn't make any sense for them to have it. So, does this board get there? Do they find a Frost Nova or a Blizzard off this idiot infinite loop of cards? Oh, joy! They do! I'm so excited about that. I love it when the opponent has infinite cards. It's so much fun. I'm dead next turn to the hero power. That's great. I find this just so stupid, honestly. I really, really hate this. Hey, Body Like Your Dad, thanks for 28 months. I don't hate you. I love you. You guys are talking about Genshin Impact so much. I'm so proud of all of you. Nobody has hit the goal yet, I guess. Nobody's getting out ahead of me, but maybe you'll join me later. This is the stupidest loop in all of Hearthstone. I hate it so much. Just freeze every turn. Just, ugh. Oh, whoa. What? Oh, Shmini, sorry, dude. That's okay. I appreciate that. So not my goal, but somebody's goal, I guess. What in God's name, man? I don't have a single taunt minion. I don't have a single taunt minion. I have 2 minions that are good for unlocked potential. Or, I mean, you know, theoretically, Murloc Holmes or something, but, you know, most of them are barely any good. Buffet Biggin and Quartermasters are okay. Mummy Magic is pretty cool with Stewart. And that's all. I mean, the Dry Gulch Jailer and the Sous Chef, I guess, are okay. I guess it's Mummy Magic, but my God, dude, this sucks. That is just awful. We went from having 3 really good options for tier 1 to having 3 absolutely garbage options for tier 2. I don't really need humilities, but Standing in Darkness is really good. Service Bell Carriel. I mean, this is a death rattle, so I'm like kind of looking at it, but at the same time, it's not a very good one, right? It's good with exactly Noble Mount, and that's all. I think it's still here. Okay. It does stack if Stewart ties twice. Yeah, we've done it before. It's just, you know, you gotta hit Stewart. It's like, if you don't draw Stewart, screw you. Did I take humility? Is humility a holy spell? Shoot, I don't know. Is it? No, it's not. Oh, nice. Why isn't it a holy spell? Perfect. Accidental save. I didn't want to lose my Man-at-Arms tutor, right? Accidentally saved. Probably keep one of these as a pop-off, but Man-at-Arms in hand. Okay, that makes life a little easier. Mummy Magic, Robes of Shrinking, Khadgars. Why are there mushrooms on Humility's art? I don't No, they do look like big mushrooms. I think he's probably just in Zangermarsh. Isn't that the name of the zone in Outland, maybe? Just happens to be the setting behind the dude. I think they're these big mushrooms from Zangermarsh. But yeah, good eye. Just an interesting setting is all, I think. I have the Standing against Darkness, so I don't really need to like trade this guy in to get recruits yet. It'll happen incidentally. Your game is installed and is loading. Man, you're gonna be ahead of me. Shoot. No, slow down, slow down. I don't want you guys to beat me to the goal. I do actually. It's fine. Go ahead. Get out ahead. It's fine. Oh, I'm not playing this next turn. Oh, I'm an idiot. I mean, doesn't matter. I can still just do this. It's the same difference. I think is a little better than Noble Mount in case you're eyeing the Noble Mount, because like if it eats a 3/3, I'm still ahead 2 3/3s, right? It's kind of the same, and I saved the Noble Mount for a higher value target later. Yeah, Hot's card back. What are the more animated card backs with the full 360-degree rotation? Ugh. Ugh. Surely we could just race this down though, right? We're gonna have a monster board this turn. As long as I don't have to deal with endless freezes, I think we'll be okay.
The battle.
We go face. Make him have it. This is 21 damage on board. 18 after the trade. Noble Mount's 19. It's good. Free to play is very doable in Genshin, and no content is locked behind a paywall. Good to know. If I usually spend money on free to play games and I play them, you know. A lot. Like I've spent a lot on Marvel Snap. Obviously spent a lot on Hearthstone. That they're both kind of content games. But even games I'm not making content for, I'll usually spend $50 or something if I'm really enjoying a game. I like trying to support creators. Especially if it's a smaller developer, of course. I didn't know so many of you guys were Genshin fans. There's like so many of you just talking about every last Genshin detail. That's pretty cool. Wow. Oh, okay. 1 mana Warpath. Wow. Actually insane. Wow. Actually insane. Khadgar's Warpath for 1 mana. You're kidding me, dude. This guy's a god. He's an actual god among men. Solid reload here, though. Pretty solid reload. I guess maybe I go hammer next turn if this board sticks, of course. If the board doesn't stick, we'd probably just go for more silver hands. We can make 4 more silver hands next turn, so. If they're able to clear this out. Okay, that's just a boar. That's not that scary. It is going to be bigger, I guess, for the record, but still not enough for me to ignore going face. Once they're on the back foot, we're usually in a good spot. Oh, Devouring Swarm. That's kind of sneaky, isn't it? Oh, okay. I mean, I just sort of get to clear those for free, though. I don't feel too bad about that. It's not like the boars are a lethal threat just yet. Oh, this is hard to pass up, isn't it? Jeez. Okay. This is just too much stuff. There are reasons to kill this, but they're honestly just so far from completion that I don't think I need to worry about it. You know, it's not like, you know, so for instance, if they get a farmer because I left this on board, who cares? Shuffle your farmers in. I don't care. Spend your mana on farmers. It's fine by me. We're gonna just win the game. I want to create lethal breakpoints as much as possible. Yeah, see, they're just doing this little dance while we're smorking. Yep. Cool. Cool, cool. Good win. That's how most games should feel in this deck, I would think, if you don't get stupid freeze and stupid crazy rush minions. Book of the Dead seems good. We could use a recovery card, I think, and we obviously have a lot of minions that are dying, so Book of the Dead seems nice. A solid AoE swing card is really good, and just damage output's good too. Regnir, that is awesome, dude. You are clearly offering some great advice here. But that is so much depth. I can't keep up with you, dude. I'm sorry. You're giving me a lot of stuff about like pity timers and stuff. I don't even know what a wish is. So save that for later. Save that for later. I might need that later, but for now, I don't have any freaking clue what you're talking about. All right, this is a holy spell. So I would normally take this, but I don't think I can take it. I think we really, as long as we can, want to protect that Knight of Anointment Tutor. It basically doubles my chances of drawing perhaps the best card in the deck, right? Which is Men-at-Arms. So as long as I can avoid a holy spell, I think I will. Now this is an awesome bucket, but not a good bucket for us, obviously. All that said, I think we go here. We're probably gonna get offered a lot of Divine Shield stuff instead of Death Rattle stuff, which sucks. I mean, N'Zoth is kind of cooler Death Rattles, but just not worth it. The tempo here is too important. You don't unlock wishing for a few levels, so it can wait. Okay, good to know. Freaking wishing. Like, what are you guys talking about? The freaking wishing. Terralion versus Sir Finley.
Stand aside, fiend. It is time to save.
Okay, Muster's a really good turn 2 play.
This victory.
Turn 1 play, I don't really like Great Hall too much. I think I'm gonna look for better options, right? I mean, Hero Power is worst case. Is promotion actually a pretty good keep here? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Like a turn 3 promotion line with a Hero Power could be pretty good to help deny any sort of buffs or pop-offs there. Ooh, Stewart's an insane turn 2 play. Okay. Insane turn 2 play. Double Stewart is absolutely perfect. We'll get a dude down in that case. That's fine. Stewart on 2, Muster on 3. You really hope both Stewarts die shortly thereafter, or, you know. We want Stewart dead is the moral of the story here. Just they can give that Divine Shield anyway. It's like, yeah, whatever. I don't know. I need stuff for Stewart to hit, so I actually need minions alive, kind of. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I gotta pay attention. That's actually perfect. I can use that to kill off my Stewart here. That's great, but I did not realize that was happening, to be honest. Dang it, dude. I hate this combo too. I don't know if it's apparent, but I'm sick of seeing the same combos over and over again in duels. I think is my big hesitation here. I'm just gonna have to go face. I can't keep up with these Divine Shields forever. Everything's just getting buffed like crazy. I just need to go face and try to go around this, or try to keep them on the back foot or something with a promotion soon, right? I don't know. We're gonna have to figure something out, but we're not there yet. Maybe eventually if I can tidy stuff up, I will, but oh my god, dude. I hate this deck so much. I just hate every deck in Duels. That's probably not a good sign when I start to hate every deck. I think what I hate, if it's not apparent, is the consistency of reliable metas in Duels. Like, these are meta decks, basically. I think I hate meta decks. That's what frustrates me, I'm pretty certain. I guess I traded Stewart, actually, eh? Because that's how we get strong. I want to promote, but we can wait till next turn to promote. Like, do I want to kill this one off? The problem is I just can't kill anything with it, right? So it's like I lose some value here, but nothing dies. Same thing was true with Stewart, though, and I just make the board stronger. No, let's just go. I get one more 4/4. They're dealing 10 per turn. I would be dealing 11 per turn, but I'm behind. See, this just isn't a race I win right now is the problem, right? Promotion buys me a little time in the race.
Against me.
I don't know. I can't clear Divine Shields in any compelling way, right? Like, I just die when I'm killing Divine Shields. They're getting Wind Fury, though, too. I can't win this, right? Just too far behind. How do I deal with this, though? Book of the Dead, I guess? Book of the Dead would be a good way to deal with it. Snack Run could maybe find me something as well. They're not hero powering, thankfully. That actually might be a saving grace. I probably got to find a play. I mean, what is this? This goes to 7. It's 11, 15, 16. It's just not there yet. This goes to 5. This goes to 7. I mean, that's a little more interesting. Let's see what we can find. Another promotion. Okay. Interesting, I think. I just like value trading. Still does not feel good, to be honest. Like, do I need to respect this more because I can kill it and make another big dude, I guess? Like, you want to respect this guy, but I don't know, man. I hate this game plan, to be honest, but I don't know about this. It's like you just kind of assume they don't have too many max. Like, obviously there's the one from the amalgam, but you don't assume there's too many. In other words, I think I'm more worried about like the Divine Shield upside than the tempo discount upside, if that makes sense. A call, what is that? Oh, amalgam again. Okay, that's not that bad. Oh wow, okay, we're pulling. Oh my god, we're pulling it back, team. I don't do this yet though, right? I actually need more immediate dudes. Can I take 4 to protect a dude here? Because that makes this way better of a play, right? Yeah, I take 4 to protect a dude here. Okay. The problem is, if I go for Men-at-Arms now, I just never... Like, I'm only ahead a single 3/3. Which might risk me losing the board again really hard, right? But if I don't play it, can I ever... I mean, it's not a 3/3. It's huge. No, it's not a 3/3. It's actually huge. I keep forgetting. I got double buffs. No, it's not a 3/3. Screw that. It's actually insanely big. It's not a 3/3. It's like a 7/7 or something, right? 9/9. Oh my god, it's a 9/9. It's a 9/9. I forget about the 2/2 from the Men-at-Arms, obviously. Oh, okay. Never mind. This was the right move. I do wish I could find though a Warhorse trainer to make sure that I have ways to play around taunt a little better, like so I can taunt stuff, you know. But still, this is definitely the move. Hopefully, there's not some like insane charge thingy that kills me here. Okay. Okay, we've actually flipped this. This is kind of crazy. We've actually flipped this. And I have a lot of dudes in that jailer now too. That jailer is just stuffed full. Don't, oh no, don't find crazy burst damage, please. I do have Oh My Yogg. That actually might be insane. Okay. Not insane maybe, but still disruptive perhaps. Oh, that doesn't hurt me ever too much. It's fine. So the Yogg does not ruin the effect of Fireheart, unfortunately, but Okay, going face a little, but that's not great. Not a ton of mana here. Okay. Muster is definitely intriguing. Kind of unnecessary in a way. I don't have any damage lethals here to 18, 19, 20. No, not quite. Something off the top could I actually have another 3 here, so 12, 21, 22. That's closer, but still not quite there. Can I take...
No more take candles.
Can I take 1 damage? Probably, but I doubt there's a reason to. I think this will still set up lethal, right? So I doubt there's a reason to.
The battle, press the attack.
This should still set up more than enough lethal opportunities, so I'll just sacrifice 3 here. Obviously, there are some, like, if it's a lightning storm, that changes the math a little bit, obviously. You know, there's ways that backfires, but I think often, no. Oh. Why not hero power? Because I want the 1 damage weapon equipped. So frustrating, dude. Like, that run was so frustrating. I just want to do that again. I feel like the freeze mage screwed us. I feel like the rush warrior screwed us. I feel like that deck can go the distance a lot of the time. Just really frustrating outs. I may just concede if I don't get to rallying again. I want to try it again. I actually liked our deck list too. I think our deck list was pretty good. No Terralion. 1/9 of the way downloaded to getting Genshin Impact. Watch out. Awesome, dude. Yeah. By the way, I guess the way I frame this, for the goal, you guys don't have to hit the goal on stream or anything, you know. If you keep playing after the stream, I think it still counts and everything. Because we're gonna do it again on Sunday, actually. Another Genshin sponsored stream on Sunday, in fact. Okay, we're just gonna concede this run. I'm just grabbing whatever garbage. I have to get into a game and then concede and then try to find Terralion again. I'm really frustrated with that run. Really frustrated. Every game I felt like was just kind of a rip-off. I don't know. Every loss anyway. Well, frankly, the wins were also rip-offs. It's just in a favorable direction, right? But the losses felt like rip-offs for sure. Can you describe what Genshin Impact is? I kind of can, but I haven't played it yet. I think it's a sort of an action RPG, anime-inspired action RPG. Breath of the Wild is a comparison I hear a lot. Yeah, it's certainly a high praise comparison, but a comparison I hear a lot. That was my computer, I think. I don't know what it was though. I think I have the stupid stream deck thing I never use. Sometimes it freaks out. Probably should just unplug it since I don't use it. Yes, here we go. Yes. 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 Okay. Hey, I wonder if I should add any other death rattle stuff in here, since we seem to be getting very consistently offered the death rattle stuff. Like, we could maybe add a death rattle package in here. Right? I don't know exactly what it would be though. We could maybe do a quest line with death rattles, but I don't really like that. I don't really want to go too deep into death rattles. There's just not that many that are synergistic, right? If there were a bunch that made a ton of sense for us, I would do it, but I just don't think enough do. Like, you could almost go Clockwork Gnome, Leper Gnome, like you know, play for questline stuff, but I don't think questline's right. So what else did I have that I really liked in the deck, guys? I liked our list pretty dang well. Great Hall, I actually didn't like so much. It felt like it was clogging out the board a lot. Noble Mount seemed okay. Maybe not amazing, though. Again, it kind of clogged out the board a little bit. We did like the hand buff guy. That made a ton of sense to hand buff our hand full of dudes. That was okay. Just a little bit of card draw never hurts anybody. You could do something like that for recovery, but it didn't really feel important. I don't think we needed that. We have Warhorse. Something like a Righteous Defense could be amazing, but what else did I have? I know we had more cards than this. What am I missing? What did I forget? I don't think Dunboldar Bridge is worth it in duels. Oh yeah, I had Quartermaster, yeah. Still not convinced Lithraxian's right. I don't think Lithraxian would have been very good in any of the games we played. Noble Mount was okay. Did I have Rome? I can't remember. I feel like I actually think I cut Rome at the end, didn't I? I don't know. Noble Mount clogs the board. I don't like that. Balloon Guy actually may be better than I thought. Yeah, we may go Balloon Guy. The ability for us to stick minions was higher than I expected, so Balloon Guy makes a little bit more sense. Initially, I thought Balloon Guy was kind of lame, but I sort of like him now, after having played it a little bit. Yeah, we can do Carnival Barker. He's really bad once Minute Arms has happened, though. I don't see anything else, though, that's really enticing. I forgot about this card. Man, that seems so bad now in hindsight. I don't think that's right, is it? It's kind of a finisher. What about Pursuit of Justice? I don't know. That doesn't seem good to me either. It's kind of good, though. It is happening a lot. I do kind of like the follow-up cards here again, though. I sort of think this might be decent, guys. There's a lot of times when I just wanted extra damage out of my recruits, and this just works forever for a long time. I think I'm gonna take this. I think it's cheap enough this will actually be decent. Oh, it's holy. Okay, never mind. Can't take it. Thank you. Can't run holy spells. Scratch that. This is not holy. You know what I might take? I kind of like the Vine Cleaver. We got to turn 7 multiple times and I just wanted more damage. Like I kept saying, like, I hope I draw the Hammer of the Naru, right? Which Vine Cleaver is basically just a better Hammer of the Naru for us usually. I'm gonna take it. I think the little bit of extra reach could really go a long way. Okay. Attempt number 2. Hopefully we don't get totally screwed by random freezy garbage the whole game. That's the goal tonight. That's the goal. That's the dream. Okay, I did not know so many of you are like literal Genshin Impact experts in chat. So many of you know so much about the game. It's crazy. Thralian versus Bran.
I will savor this victory.
Knight is awesome, but we don't really need it if I already have the Men at Arms in hand. I mean, I guess it kind of gives me a guaranteed free turn 1 play, so that I can mulligan for another good play, to be fair. I'm chill with that logic, actually. This is also good to start feeding the buffet biggin already. Yeah. Okay. This way I just know I'm getting my 1-drop hit. Of course, Lost in the Jungle would be better, but we don't know that that's coming, so.
May the light.
So this works great. Tips with Regis. Duels tips with the Masterclass RegisKillbin Duels tips. Tip number 1, stop facing freezy garbage. Perfect. Thank you, Toasted Hazelnut, for the great summary of my advice. Masterclass with Regis. This is the original OG card back. Look at this. I remember how it used to run only that card back until they added the random stuff. Do you guys remember these days? These are the old days.
Reporting for duty. Let the dead rest.
I was too lazy to change card back, so I just ran the hipster OG classic card back. For like years, I think. I do the same thing in Marvel Snap already. I have a bunch of card backs in Marvel Snap, but I just run one card back. That's it. Oh wow, that's a good answer, but at the same time, like, I don't mind that their 3-drop is kind of going 1-to-1 there with my small baby boys.
The battle. Press the attack.
So Men-at-Arms here could be absolutely bonkers. If they clear, we'll probably just go buffet big in if there aren't a sufficient number of dudes left. Clearly you prefer the order to go the other way, because I could just really swarm here and just, well, frankly, let's kill them.
Just keep moving.
I guess we'll just see how well they do at answering my 1/1s. Oh, they don't do well at all. Okay, this is the move.
The battle.
This is not lethal, but it's lethal. It's good. Okay. It's not lethal, but it's lethal. I was gonna say we need to kill that 2/3 was the moral of that story. Wow. Last run we had the most god tier first passive. This run we are gonna get some utter garbage, I guess. I suppose I take Pillage the Fallen because I don't have any discover. Literally 0 discover. Actually, literally 0 discover. Man, they gotta like. They gotta add synergy floors to duels. I don't think there need to be synergy. I think the synergy ceiling needs to be pretty tight. You don't want to give everybody the same awesome passives all the time. They need to lower the synergy ceiling a little bit so people are less likely to hit those crazy high, you know, perfect synergistic passives. But they gotta raise the floor a little. You shouldn't be able to hit stuff that's just a complete and utter whiff, right? This is too unsynergistic. You know, there's like a band of synergy basically, right? And some decks get these crazy high synergies like Divine Shield Paladin, Frost Mage, right? Where they always get these perfectly mega synergistic passives, right? That should be able to happen, of course, but it should not happen so consistently. And on the other side of things, I think they need to bring in the band so that you can't get these crazy low synergies way over here, right? They need to bring up the floor, the synergy cutoff, basically, so you don't get absolute garbage. They might just need more passives in order to do that. I don't know. I don't know if they don't. I don't know how the system works, right? So I don't know. It's just I think being offered complete and utter garbage is really frustrating. Things need to live more in the middle of that synergy band where they're sort of useful, but maybe not perfect all the time. Get the occasional crazy high rolls. So it's this kind of intersection between consistency and fit. You want to balance there, kind of in the middle of everything. I mean, I know it's hard to do. I'm not minimizing the challenge. It's just that it's really frustrating to see stuff like this. I guess we'll take Pillage. I mean, it's the only one that does anything. So, I mean, we have Stewart for this. We have 2 weapons for this. So, yeah, level. I think it would help if there were a lot of just generally useful non-synergistic passives, like you know, you give a good example, Tome and Crystal Gem. They can kind of work in any deck. If they had a nice pool of like 10 or 15 of those, it would always feel like you're getting something kind of potentially useful that's not complete garbage, you know? Anyway, this is a whole separate storyline. Sword of Justice actually looks pretty good for us now when you look at Pillage the Fallen. That said, I hate Armor Vendor and I don't love Circus Medic. This is not very useful, and this is not very useful though, so I think it's got to be here. Yeah, I do wish we had a bartender still. Having Bob as an option would be nice. I wish you earned 1 gold per... It would be really cool if you earned a gold every time you got a win, or like a token, whatever, some kind of, you know, currency. Duels run specific currency. Like you get a token every time you win a game, and then you decide when you visit Bob. How cool would this be? So it's like, okay, I've gotten 3 tokens, and there are certain things you can buy at Bob's shop. They wouldn't be there every time, but you know, there's like a pool of 5 gold stuff and 3 gold stuff and 1 gold stuff. And you choose like, okay, I've got 3 gold. I could go for that 3 gold item now, or I could save up and go for the 5 gold item. Is my deck good enough to go for a 5 gold item, or do I have to take like a tempo 3 gold item, you know, or do I need to get 3 1 gold items to just really shore up my deck? That sort of thing would be so sick. I would just absolutely die for that, dude. That would be so much fun. So we do not have Crystal Gem. I have to keep reminding myself here. We do have 2 sets of 3 drops though, which is pretty cool. I just don't see Duels getting that much work put into it though, to be frank. I don't think Blizzard has the drive for that. Like it would just take so much time and work and effort and stuff. I just don't think that'll ever happen. The game mode is still not popular enough. Despite increasing in popularity, I think Duels is doing a lot better, but from what I can tell at least, we don't really have data. But what we see, it looks like it's doing better. Okay. So I go Sword of Justice now just to kill that and set up for bigger buffs later. This all feels pretty bad, so I don't know. I mean, Sword into stand is pretty good. You get the Steward. I theoretically break the weapon faster this way too, because remember, I don't have to break it via attacks. I can break it via summons as well. Sneeze, sorry guys. Sorry. It's a major sneeze. I don't know if I muted in time. I was like scrambling for the mute button while simultaneously trying to sneeze, trying to hit the mouse and so on. It was a little tough. Okay, so stand will give us a new weapon. Will also give us hopefully maybe a buffed dude if Stewart can connect. Am I high, or is Regis making super fun ideas I want to play? I mean, it's easy to make ideas, right? It's real easy to sit here and say, hey, they should do this. This game should be this way. You know, it's really, really easy to have ideas and not have to execute on them, right? But it's a lot harder to start executing on it. Ideas are free. Okay. We're right back where we were, by the way. I just hate it. I'm gonna just, I don't know. I'm just not gonna play Duels tonight, maybe. I don't know. I maybe should kill this so I don't get my face frozen. But at the same time, it feels bad to freeze Stewart too. I don't know. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on a second. Sorry. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. I didn't want my cute little Genshin waifu to see. I didn't want her to know. I had to blow my nose. Oh, God, I'm so over it. It's just so boring. Wait, I got the same weapon? Didn't even realize. That's kind of cool, actually. It's just so boring. Is anyone else as bored as I am by this? You just don't get to play. Mm-hmm. That's less annoying, honestly. I'd much rather that happen. It's still gonna lose me the game, but at least things are happening, right? Like, at least there's... Oh, God. Okay. Take it back. I hate it. I hate it. Yeah. We're just kind of cooked, right? Like, how do we get there from here? This weapon's actually been pretty useful, honestly. Why do I have 2 attack? Why did that say I had 2 attack? Oh, pillage buffs it. I forgot. Pillage is buffing it. Yeah, that's fine. It was weird because it wasn't green, so it was throwing me off, but that's because it was on my hero, not on the weapon. That's why. Oh, I'm just on board. Oh, cool. Great. I didn't even realize. Great. Oh, exciting. How fun is this? I guess we didn't have a way to stay alive then, did we? I guess I just got hit by a thing. Maybe. I don't know. So boring, dude. Okay. I mean, honestly, Fangs is the highest quality card. I don't think it fits my deck especially well. And Rage, honestly, probably fits the deck a little better. Just as a damage output card. The idea here is actually to smork people. Ultimately, it's still a little... I don't think I'm going to take this just because we lost to a mage just now. Like that's the only reason I'd take that is because the mage convinced me, but it's not worth it. This is fine. Sermon's pretty dang slow, but it's actually got some upside with the hand getting buffed. All right. Well, I was like really excited to play Dude Paladin in Duels, and that first run, you know, we had a really cool setup for it with the Crystal Gem. That seemed really promising, and then we just whiffed on that second passive. We faced a couple really frustrating matchups, and here we go. And I feel like we've just kind of whiffed on our buckets this run, right? I don't feel like we've gotten as good of buckets, or frankly, as you know, like Crystal Gem was just so empowering with minute arms. It was crazy. Feels like this is a lot weaker package. And but basically the result is all my energy and excitement were just completely sapped. I feel like I'm just putting in the motions now. Just kind of over this Duels tonight. What's holy? Did I take a holy spell? If I did, you need... Oh, it is holy. Invigorating is. Yeah, you should yell at me. Yell at me more about it. Basically the same, but I can play this later for cheaper. Okay, so Stewart into stand. I mean, Druid is definitely the kind of deck you can beat with a, you know, high pressure opener here. Maybe we go dudes and promote this way.
Need a bit more spice over here.
Stewart's a little slow, maybe. We want the big one to come down after these die, maybe. Right out the new Druid deck you uploaded onto your YouTube channel, I made a 40 life quest priest play both of his Shard of the Naru cards on his second and third turns. Wow, did you win? Did you get there? A lot of people were reporting grand successes with that deck, which, you know, was kind of shocking. Not usually gonna have room for Quartermaster here, right? I think maybe it's Stewart. Kind of like Biggin though, just because even if it's not infused, it makes the exact right size board for Quartermaster next turn. Loses to like swipe and stuff, which can happen in Duels unlike standard, but I haven't seen a swipe in a while. I haven't seen a swipe in a long time, so I know they'll have one. You know, oh, that's fine. That's totally fine. They're super dead. Okay. Well, are they dead that healed? I don't know. Hold up. Let's see where we land. I feel like they're dead, right? It's gotta be, right? It's insane. Woo, okay. Smorking wins. Yes, let's go. I'm revitalized. My opponent didn't do anything annoying, and I'm revitalized. It's great. I don't think we can run Quartermaster, guys. I think if you run Quartermaster, the game says, "Oh, he really wants unlocked potential." I think he really, really wants it. He's got one minion here that's 3 health higher than its attack. Boy, oh boy, we better give this guy unlocked potential, because he wants his second tier passive. He wants his second passive to be a 3 attack buff on a single minion. I just don't understand. I guess it's Mummy again. This gets offered every time. We may actually need to build like a legit death rattle deck for that at some point. I keep teasing it and then it never really happens. So I don't know if I want to take another holy spell here. I mean, am I being like unreasonable? Can I ask for confirmation here? Am I being unreasonable to expect that Optimistic Ogre does not appear in my buckets? It's just not a reasonable choice. Like, I just, because, you know, Paladin's really well known for their variety and bevy of rush minions and their love of ogres. This is clearly the kind of best synergy fit for our deck style. It's just, you know, I guess it's fine. We broke the tutor anyway, so what's the point? I don't know why I'm feeling so frustrated by the duel systems today. I actually wasn't that frustrated earlier today. We had a good fun duels run earlier, but tonight, I don't know, this run is just really showcasing a lot of the weaknesses, I feel like. How cool would it be to have a friend mode in duels? I think it would be really cool if you could save the decks after you finish the 12-win run, and you could battle your saved decks against other people's saved decks in like kind of an arena format or something, like a, or like a, you know, if they had like a tournament of like 12-win decks, and maybe they went unchanged after that, like they didn't keep improving, but you kind of just got to test your deck's metal against your opponents, you know? That would be pretty sick. Yeah, exactly, like a tournament of champions sort of thing. I think that would be fun, don't you guys? Turn 1 caravan always sticks. It's an A+ turn. It can't go wrong, because the opponent does not have the perfect rush combo yet again. I mean, listen, I'll acknowledge the fact that what I want out of duels might be different than what a lot of people want out of duels. You know, like the more meta duels where there are meta decks and meta builds and people strive for those meta builds. That is, by the way, no blame against the player for that, because of course there are rewards on the line. I can't begrudge anyone trying to maximize the rewards. That just makes sense. You should do that. But I would prefer duels that is far more chaotic, I think, and less predetermined, less deterministic, less meta. So for me, I'm looking for something perhaps a little different than the average.
To the front line.
Okay, 2 dudes is nice. I mean, somehow I'm absolutely whiffing on my turn 3, but I'll be able to trade in this guy to fix that, no problem. Tavern Brawl with 12-win duels decks? That's kind of a cool idea. That might be a way for them to actually implement that as opposed to designing like a new feature or whatever, which it would otherwise demand. Oh, I forgot how insane Potion of Sparking is against me, by the way. I just realized that this shuts down my entire deck. Oh, joy. They just get to hit 1 minion every time when my deck dies. I just forgot. Oh, great. I'm so happy again. I'm not too young. I'm not too young to fight. Cool. Okay. They're gonna take too long. I should concede. They don't know that I'm conceding yet, so this is my fault. Like they thought they might have just thought I didn't have a turn. Get your quests done, sir. Finish your game. Do your thing. Get some. Just pick a card. Taco, please. Send me a taco if I let you win and finish your achievements and quests and various other goals. Okay, that was pretty much unwinnable. Flexions is really cool with Stuart, dude. I am very excited to try this. Also just really high powered individually as well, right? It's decent little Divine Shield bucket, I guess. I think that's a little too sneaky. Let's just take good units. Rally is okay for us for sure. Alrighty. Well, here we go. Can we do it? Can we beat a warrior? Is it possible? Knight's a good roll some of the time. I kind of broke my game plan there, but it's a good wide board setup. This is Bomb Warrior, so we don't expect as much rush stuff usually, right? This might be okay. Got some interesting curve stuff. Merchant's definitely a good follow-up to these, so could be sticky. Shady, dude. Thanks, man. Well, here we go. Have you guys seen anyone succeed with this deck before? Like, is there anything I can do differently to like give this the play that it needs against the meta stuff of Duels? I don't know if it has the aggression necessary, right? When's the Genshin part of the stream? About 30-40 minutes from now, probably. We'll kick it off. We'll kick it off. No one has achieved the goal yet. Have any of you downloaded the game on mobile via my link and or QR code and gotten to adventure rank 6? Did we go to rank 6 or 8? Both. You go to 6 first and then 8, I guess. I think the idea is just both. Ooh, you're at 5. Nice. I just want to know if the thing works, you know, more than anything. Whether we hit the goal or not, you know, whatever. It's nice to have fun little goals and stuff, but I just want to see that it's actually functional. Oh, yeah. We broke it. Oh, it wasn't a 50-50. We added more, didn't we? I said, oh, we already broke it, so we added another, I think. I think it's a 1 out of 3 now. The QR code works? Okay, sick. Has the game really been out for 2 years, Regnir? Man, I thought maybe like a year or a year and a half. Well, I guess 2 years is reasonable. I don't really have a good timeline there. I believe getting an off-meta idea run in Duels is way harder than any other mode. It definitely demands more investment, I guess. Like, you know, standard, you can kind of just get in and out really quick. You don't have to commit to a big full run and stuff. I buy that, I suppose. We're gonna go stand on 3 into something on 4. I don't know yet. Sermon or Merchant, depending on how many stick, probably. This if we need more like long-term setup. This is like the bad version of Men-at-Arms, right? It's actually kind of not though as well. It's actually sort of, well, it is because the one summoned off stuff don't get buffed. So yeah, no, it is the worst version of Men-at-Arms for sure. It's not an aura, right? If it was an aura, this card would actually be pretty good, I bet, wouldn't it? Don't have a whirlwind, please. I'm asking. Oh god, I need something to die though. I Don't have space. I don't have a roll-in, but do have a single target removal card of some kind, or something to trade into. Oh, nice, something to trade into. Okay, cool. It's not my favorite thing to trade into, but it is something at least. You can see here how much better a Warhorse trainer would probably be, setting up much better trades on average.
Dead rest.
I mean, this is still not bad, but
The battle. And one for the battle. The battle. The battle. The battle.
to battle, to battle, to battle, to battle, to battle. Ancient mysteries. Wait. Oh no, that was the cast when drawn. I thought that was a secret. I was about to lose my mind if this warrior has a secret, dude. No way. I was gonna go insane. This can't be. It can't be. Tar Creeper, that's fine. Blade Beetle, that's fine. I like how minion base they have kind of turned in here.
None left. The battle. Reporting for the battle.
I'm gonna start prioritizing board space and survivability a little bit here, I think. I want to be able to develop more follow-up, right? I have some follow-up I can do board space independent here, like I can play these without worrying about board space, but in case I draw a Quartermaster, a Stegodon, what's his name, the Warhorse Trainer, you know, those are the sorts of things I want to make sure I have some board space for. I don't know how much I want to focus on tidying up minions. It's kind of a tough conversation. Jeez. You are kidding me. Dude. Dude. That was frustrating. This is not my night in duels, dude. Okay, when I get this and I have taunts, I just go face, right? We just try to end the game here. Dude, 4 straight bombs out of a 27 card deck. Or actually, this was in there too, so it was a 28 card deck, and I got 4 straight bombs? Come on.
I can take the hit.
Actually insane. They might just be dead here though, right? I don't know what they have, but 2 mana doesn't feel like enough. That's a minion too. Okay. Could be dead, knowing my luck. No way. No way, dude. If I'm dead. Dude. I'm not dead because I can attack. But he put me to freaking 2? Are you kidding me? I drew 6 bombs out of a 28 card deck. I drew 1 real card per 6 bombs. If I had died there, I don't know, dude. I'm just done with Hearthstone for a while, I guess. I don't know. All right. Embrace the garbage, as they say. Embrace the garbage. Try to find a win here. I don't know. We need to try to actually build a Mr. Smite amalgamate deck with something like this, you know, where you just turn all your stupid your Silver Recruits into an amalgam and then play Mr. Smite, you know. Would actually be really cool. I can't believe we've gotten 3 wins with this deck. It doesn't feel good at all. It feels like a much worse version of our previous deck, which I guess, did that also go for 3 wins? Seems like maybe that's a healthy spot for this kind of list, but we need a much better hand here for sure. Early game, we need dudes. Dudes are good. I mean, we don't honestly really need dudes that much anymore. Like, clearly there's follow-ups for them, so they're pretty good, but... Oh yeah, Smite's banned. That's right. You can't run Smite. Why is he banned now at 7 mana? Does he really need to be? Was there something broken he could do? I feel like I could pick about 5 or 6 cards in duels I would ban 1,000 times before I'd ban Mr. Smite right now. Frost Nova, probably the #1 among them. So pirates here are kind of spooky, I guess. Runic Helm is also just really scary. Mr. Smite was good with brittle bones? I don't think Mr. Smite ever got played with brittle bones. But I'm also so confused. I must have missed something in chat. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, Guff got banned, which that was definitely a prime target for people for sure. Frost Nova would be on my list.
In a box? Pirate stuff.
Yahar. Yahar. Thankfully only one of those. That's not too bad, actually.
Press the attack. The battle.
Okay, Sermon's fine. We might just go stand and try to stick a couple for the quartermaster. This guy's a problem, though. He's actually kind of a pain. Again, we just hit a counter deck, right? That's just really good at answering all my dudes. Ugh. Shoot. Hoping to not have to deal with that so much. Nah. It just melts my dudes. How frustrating is that, honestly, though? It's so frustrating, dude. I am just really on tilt this duels run. I don't know, man. Yeah, it's 1 mana now. It got changed in this patch. You must have missed that part of the patch. Well, you didn't watch my video then, because I talked about it. It was at the end of my video, to be fair, but I did talk about it. We had a chat. Okay, that's actually decent positioning for me, I suppose. Oh, never mind. It's going off again, of course. I'm an idiot. Of course, it's not actually any good. God knows I don't have good Hearthstone experiences. So he wants to move that to the right. Well, it doesn't really matter. He doesn't care which way he moves it. It's in the middle. I don't think it makes any difference here. I do want to play one of these, I think, but he's going to be able to control some mechanism regardless of how I do this. So, like, you know, I could put it in the middle to try to deny it from the beginning, but it just doesn't make a difference. It's all going to go against me anyway. Okay, this is actually a pretty low tempo turn from him, ultimately. I think the big in here will create a pretty nice little recovery, actually. It's a little more awkward to deal with.
Too many cards.
Okay, they have 1 billion cards in hand for all these runic elms, right? What are they trying to hold on to here? Probably like death packs and stuff that are hard to use. Okay, I am sort of out of steam a little bit. I don't have a good play, really, right? Kind of making some recruits really slowly over time. If enough stuff sticks. Oh. Okay. Aren't too crazy, I suppose. What am I looking for? What? I actually have literally no idea what this card does. Oh yeah, it's firing the cannon. That's why it happened last turn. Okay, I remember.
Trust me.
Okay, Vine Cleaver.
Press the attack.
Seems good next turn, I think. This turn I'll just play some stuff again.
duty.
We are making some really, really weak plays though, on average. Like the strength of our deck right now just looks dreadful. Look at my turn 7. I made a 3-4 and 2 1-1s. How could we expect to win any duels games like this? This is actually ridiculously awful. Just a totally dead hand. Miserable, miserable, miserable right now. One of the worst first 7 turns I can remember. Frostmourne. That's sort of like a super vine cleaver. I've never seen a duels game slow enough for Frostmourne to actually be relevant. You know what I mean? Like, Frostmourne's always too slow. It's so hard to play Frostmourne in duels, and here we are. It's actually decent for once. What do you know? What do you know?
Press the attack. Reporting for duty.
Should have maybe put this. I don't know. This is actually, I guess, the best target to hit for them. But again, they just farm my dudes, right? Till I get men at arms, I can't beat this single hero power.
I'm not too young to fight.
At least I can kill a Rokara. That's new. It's kind of unusual. I'm better off killing the 3/3. I think I'm kind of dying regardless, aren't I? I almost need like reflections or something into that 3/3. This is definitely not it, man. We are so dead.
Press the
I guess Rokara is sort of a more persistent threat, really. I don't know, though, to be honest. It all seems so bad.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. To arms, men.
Rokara just buffs these over and over again. The captain buff goes away, right? So, I mean, that was a better turn, right? That was a better turn, but it still wasn't, you know, it wasn't a home run by any means. I don't know if I've ever felt more hard countered by a by a deck than this. I don't know, man. It's everything shuts down all my game plans. Oh boy. Can't even get an out to draw here off the top because we burn all our cards. It'll be reflections or something good, probably, right?
Reporting for duty.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. We talked about quest, yeah, but you got to build the deck so differently because you got to have so many different extra 1-drops. Like, you get 3 procs for free off your hero power, presumably, right? 3 dudes across each phase, but then you got to have, you know, another 6 1-drops, which means you need to run more than 6, right? Because you're not going to always have all 6. So, you know, it's just hard. All right, I'm gonna take a quick pee break, guys. I'll be right back. We're gonna probably play a little bit of standard, kick off some standard before we hop into Genshin Impact a little later. But give me a pee break, and I gotta open some packs too. I'll open these packs when I come back. We're gonna get a legendary in each pack. It's gonna be a paladin legendary in each pack to make up for the fact that those runs suffered. All right, pack opening. Legendary number 1. Called it. Deathborn. It's the power level of a legendary. Legendary number 2. Not actually a bad pack at all, though. That's pretty cool. By the way, I looked at the token for Burden of Pride earlier. I hadn't really seen it yet. It looks so cool, dude. I really, really liked it. They don't have art of it, unfortunately, on the art site, but you can see it here in the... Just some sick art of the Sanguine Jailer, dude. Looks really spooky kind of for Hearthstone art, right? It's not at all cute. Sometimes Hearthstone art has that kind of cute edge, but that is just straight up spooky jailer guy. Anyway. Okay, so we played our dude Paladin earlier today. Just gonna play a few games of standard. What should I play? You know what I'm gonna build? Let's build another OTK version of our big Remornia warrior. You guys remember this deck from a few weeks ago? The big Remornia, gigantic Remornias. But I want to do it with Olgra this time. I want to do it with Olgra. It's kind of a less meme version, to be honest. This was always a fun deck. But we got, you know, upgrades to Shield Shatter. We got upgrades to some of the other tools for this deck. So I was thinking like maybe we could put a Bash in, because I think Bash got notably stronger. What else got better? What else got buffed? Shield Shatter got buffed. Bash got buffed. The 8-drop guy got buffed, but we can't run the 8-drop guy. So Shield Shatter got buffed and Bash got buffed. Those are the two relevant cards for this deck probably. We don't currently have the Bash, but I think we should totally run a Bash. I don't think we need an Acolyte. We don't really technically need Armor Smiths either, so I could cut the Armor Smiths. But yeah, Slam also got buffed, yeah. Well, those aren't really control warrior cards so much. Slam kind of is, I guess. Maybe we'll run a Slam instead of a Acolyte. I like that. Okay, I wanted to try this out. So this is big Olgra. Okay. Oh, hey! Somebody hit rank. I saw it. It's a 1 out of 10. The waifu got upgraded. I don't think she changes, but we got one. Whoever you are, you're number 1. Congratulations. We're gonna play some Genshin soon.
None can outlast me.
Okay, so the goal with this deck, if you guys don't remember, is to make a really big Olgra. But in the meantime, we have to be alive. So staying alive is priority number 1 while we sort of accrue our combo resources. We need 2 to the front. We need Bran. We need Sourfang. And we need at least 1 Anima Extractor, sometimes 2. And prior to that, we need to have killed 2 Whirling Combatants. So keep all of that in mind. I'm going to try to feed a Ranker here. We can't let this get too out of hand against Druid, right? This crazy aggro start, but I might be able to feed a Ranker if they don't go for health buffs early. It's really just the 3-drop. Oh, this may not even be that. They don't run Moonlit Guidance, so this might be a Denathrius Druid. So I can maybe take a little longer here. Armor up. Paimon is not a waifu. She is emergency rations. I don't know what any of those words mean. It seems like I don't know what that means. Lestatus, it was you. Thanks, Lestatus. That's awesome.
The strong flourish.
Okay, that's what we didn't want to see, right? We didn't want to see the health buff. That one hurts a little. That's gonna hurt some. I mean, can still get there on it. I think actually we probably have to coin a Whirling Combatant here just to get the Frenzy proc, and then we get things into Ranker range, right? Assuming the Frenzy proc happens. I don't know. We just hadn't seen Moonlit Guidance in a list like this, or Renathal, so I don't know, man. I don't know what this, some kind of hybridy, tokeny thing, Denathrius thing. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. We'll see. Going to Kansas City tomorrow? What's the coolest thing to do there? I don't know. I actually went fairly recently. To be totally transparent with you, we didn't find a lot of cool things to do. The museum was closed the day we went. We went to this like supposed farmers market thing, but it was like really empty and not that awesome. So I don't want to be a downer. I'm sure there are awesome things to do, but we just had trouble finding them
I'll take you all on.
for whatever reason. I mean, this feels like a bad Ranker, but it's probably necessary. You're not going because you want to? I I'm sure there's cool stuff. I don't know, we hit a bad day, or it was just we had some good food. We had like this really cool bakery place we went to. It was like some sort of outer space themed bakery. I don't recall the exact name, but themed of outer space at least. That was pretty awesome. Ate some good pasta one night. We did go to the like famous barbecue place, the one that's like a gas station, but it was definitely probably not actually the best barbecue in town. It definitely had the vibes of a probably former local place that turned into a tourist place, which it was still cool to go despite the touristiness, but certainly not, not an A+ or anything, I don't think. But fine. I sound like I'm probably being a downer. I'm probably making Kansas City people mad, but we didn't do a lot of due diligence on finding the best stuff to do, so it's probably our fault. Yeah, they did not take a combo piece. No Bran or no Sourfang, thank God. That would have put us in a very tight pickle indeed. Axe is good. Farm a bunch of 3/3s here maybe for card draw. Okay, can I beat an army of Topiors? They took one of my shield shatters, so that's definitely some good removal gone. I've already used both rankers. I have one more shield shatter. I have a brawl ×2. Combatant is sort of an AoE, but not really effective. Bash and Shield Slam can definitely both murder some stuff.
What is it?
I guess this is already a brawl. I mean, this is one of the bigger boards we're probably going to encounter, right? Well, ugh, that's not so good to see. Where's that ranker at, dude? Shield Shatter first? Honestly, I think I might just Shield Shatter this and just chill. I mean, 5 2/2s is not the end of the world, right? I'll kill a couple. We'll hit one with a weapon. We can bash another. This really does not feel like that high threat. And this is literally just a Shield Shatter, right? So that's not too bad. Kind of actually don't want to kill off all these just in case there's nothing else to hit for my weapon. I need to draw more stuff. I need one more combatant to die, and then I need at least one extractor, but I kind of need 2 extractors because one's not enough to get the Olgra into a lethal range, right? We need 41 right now. I think you have to have 2 extractors for Olgra to hit 41. Okay. Guff made some nice little bait. Thank you, Guff. Is this a brawl? Boy. I think we brawl this. They're out of resources right now. We might have time to find another brawl. This is just very effective. I want to use my weapon here and the Forged in Flames, so. At 7, this is fine. Drawing is very important for us as a combo deck, obviously. Rokara is good to see for sure. Bash is fine. I think we can just Hero Power here and chill. Rokara next turn will give me plenty of time usually to do whatever's next. Shield Slam something, bash something if needed. And then we need to dodge like Miracle Growth, really. Like we don't want them getting a crazy reload, right? Any other card's probably okay. Oh, Combatant is good too. We need to get a Combatant in. Maybe we just Combatant now in that case. I'm kind of good to go if I Combatant now. I just need the other Anima Extractor, which has to come fairly soon. Brawl sucks, okay.
I won't go down without a fight.
Yeah. I mean, if we hit the face with Rokara a couple times, I don't technically need an Anima Extractor number 2. So I guess we'll see what we think. Okay. This hasn't died yet, though. Can I shield slam it? Do I have the mana to shield slam it? I go to 2. This is 1 is 3. This is 5 is 8. And these are each one is 10. No, I don't have the mana to shield slam it. I guess we just Rokara in that case, then. This will die at some point soon, right? Maybe I shield slam it now, though, for next turn. That might as well, in case it doesn't die. Like, does this show my hand, though? They only need 2 nature spells to kill it, right? Like, does this show my hand? Do I care if it shows my hand? I don't really care, right? I think we'll be okay. I can clear most boards with my combo anyway, so it should be fine. So we're good to go. We just, we play our combo, we stay alive for this turn, and then Olgra hits for 60 or something. I don't know. Our opponent is just completely gassed out, by the way. I don't know if I can take credit for that or not, but I'm going to.
Frostwolf to the front line!
Okay. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Hello, Olgra. This is what happens when Mankrik pisses her off, I think. Can you explain the deck? I think it's being explained. It's happening live before your very eyes. I think it's happening. You're seeing it in action. I'm kind of blocking it a little bit, I guess, but here you go. This is the deck. Okay. 57's not bad. So now, of course, Olgra can just clear any board, presumably, and hit face very, very hard. They're actually getting shield shatter value. That's amazing. That's actually amazing. Oh no, not a tunnel trog. Whatever will we do? dude, if he top decks me Tannis, forget it, dude. I'm done. Okay. Thank you, Olgra.
Vengeance for the vanquished.
Oh, she does a little juke there at the end. I love it. All right. Fun. That worked great.